I hold in my hand the future. On my channel, of course. Let's discuss. Hello everybody, Missing Jen here. Welcome to another set of Mumbo Jumbo. That's DJ and BO. Sorry, I have my fans running. It's really hot in this room right now, so sorry about the noise. It's gonna be kind of like that for a while. It's really hot up here, seriously. I mean, it's in the 80s. It's supposed to be Michigan? Seriously? But we're not here to talk about that. You probably are seeing the description and the thumbnail, and we already know that I'm going to be talking about this little guy right here. This is the AverMedia Gamer Portable 2 Plus. This device is kind of, well, something I had to get, and I wasn't expecting to have to buy one. This device is not the most inexpensive, but I'm going to explain how my other videos used to go. See, my videos originally were done on mobile phone, and the way I recorded the audio was through a pair of headphones made by Mobizen and a place called Game Duck. Yeah. Mobizen also has a recording app on their phones that allow you to record and everything and whatever. But the headphones allow you to record internal audio on an Android device. Samsung and LG actually have that built in. Unfortunately, you have to pay for that privilege to use it. Other phones don't have that option. Android took it away some time ago and hasn't returned it because people pirating music, I guess. But honestly, it's like, I want to play a game and record the internal audio. Now I have to use a third-party device. Well, I used the headphones for a while, and their quality isn't the greatest. And just recently, the headphones too tight to die. I was playing, the next Let's Play I'm going to be doing is a little bit different type of Let's Play. It's more of a testing Let's Play with Dead Cells, which came out on Android just recently. So I was already done with about 5 to 6 hours of footage, and found out that the entirety of it didn't record any audio because the connection got severed. So I literally lost my internal audio recording, and if you know anything about recording audio off an Android phone with the microphones, it picks up everything, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I decided to go and buy this thing. I just got it today, in fact. This device is a capture card, if you don't know, and this capture card has a little secret to it that I really like. You don't have to use a PC to actually use it. In fact, I don't use a PC at all. This device allows you to record off of known as PC mode. There's a switch here that allows you to switch between 3 different modes: PC mode, PC free mode, and storage mode. And if you really are wondering, because I didn't know this until recently, yes, if you want to edit off your phone, you can do that on this. It works just fine. And also because it doesn't need pass-through because you're not connected to another screen, like as like a TV from your console, like a Switch, which is what you're seeing right now if you haven't noticed. This is Switch footage from my Switch on my Animal Crossing. You're going to see some things in there, but that's actually off of this device. So it allows me to record at 1080p. It does allow 4K pass-through, but it's just pass-through. It only records at 1080p. And besides that, the fact is, both the Switch and my mobile phone can't record at 4K, so it doesn't matter. So it works perfect for that. But if you want something that records at higher quality, this is not for you, okay? Also, there was a lot of reviews that said it doesn't work on Android phones. That is false. It actually works just fine. I don't know, maybe UI on certain phones that might not work with it, but for my ZT Axon 10 Pro, and probably any majority of default Android 10 phones that'll have a lot of bloatware on them, they probably work just fine. This device is a godsend because I can record all the video on here, and not only did I do that, I can transfer the video to my phone and edit it whenever I want to. The thing is that it does record in MOV file format, so there are big files. So be warned, about 30 minutes of footage is about 4 to 5 gigs. It's really good quality, but it's also takes up a lot of space. So I'm going to be doing my Let's Plays probably in chunks where I basically record like 4 or 5 videos and then I have to take them off, edit them, get them compressed, and then I'm ready for YouTube so that I can actually have space because they're huge files. They're absolutely enormous. I mean, 30-minute footage is that big. Imagine how 2 or 3 hours would go. So, you know. Just saying. This device is very easy to use, very easy to set up. There's a micro USB on the back here that allows for power. There's HDMI and out and in. In is basically where you connect the device, like the Switch or the phone to, and the out is so you connect it to the TV. In the case with the phone, though, you don't have to do that. There's also a headphone jack and a controller jack, I guess. I think it's for the controller for like one that have like a microphone on it, but it allows you most likely to listen to audio through it, because if you're using this off your phone, you will not hear audio off your phone because it's taking the audio and the video and sending it to this to record. It is still working. It's just not going to hear it on your phone. And certain games like Dead Cells, you definitely need to hear what the people are doing so you can react. So it might be the best idea to try knowing that you need. I haven't tested that part yet, but it comes off just fine. Crisp, clean, great. I have no problem with it. This little thing on top here is actually the button that allows you to start recording. It will go blue when you connect it all properly, and it goes red and blinks when you're starting to record. Sometimes it'll be solid red. It means that certain things haven't been set up properly. It doesn't tell you what it is. But most of the time you'll see that if you plugged it in before you plugged everything else in, and it's not getting a signal. So big whoop-de-doo. But I guess I'll put this down for now and explain to you that this is going to be a big change in my channel. That means I can record not just my game footage off my phone, but I also can do it off my Switch, which is great because I can start recording really good games like Dragon Quest XI, Final Fantasy XII, Dust Elysian Tale, Cuphead, all these different games that are only on the Switch. So it would greatly improve the variety I can show on my channel. I'm still debating on what ones I want to actually record, but from what I've gotten so far from the tests I ran, it's great. This thing is amazing. If you are into this type of thing and you only need something with 1080p recording capabilities, this is perfect. As I said, if you want to get something, you should get something a lot more higher end if you're going to try doing 4K video and stuff. And since I can also put it on my phone, I edit it on my phone, I don't have to use a PC at all. I use Power Director on my phone for all my videos. So, I mean, right now, I mean, if you don't know, I use my phone camera to record these videos for everybody. So, I use my phone for everything. So, it's great to have something like this, and I really, really enjoy it. And, I mean, you can see the footage right now. I mean, this footage is amazing, isn't it? I mean, it runs at perfectly frame rates. There's a couple of things I also want to say. I think a lot of the issues that Rich from Review Tech USA, when he had it about 2 years ago, had is no longer an issue. It will lag if you try watching it from your device from the actual storage thing. That storage thing has very slow connectivity to the computer or to the phone. So best to put it on your phone or on your device before you actually play it, because it'll run just fine. I mean, you can see it right now. It's running just fine. So I really think this is going to be a great game changer, and it's really fun to be able to use. And being able to use it on a mobile device, stuff like that, is awesome. And also being able to use it for recording my Switch footage, that'd be great. Because I could play these games. Some of these games I haven't even finished all the way through because I really wanted to do something more with it, and now I can, and that's great. And I hope that this brings a whole new way to bring in here. And that was part of the impressions, but this is another part of this video. It's also a discussion as well as an update to my channel. I am originally was going to make another channel for my gameplay footage. That just didn't work out because there's been a lot of issues trying to get it ready. So I'm going to put all my gameplay footage on this channel. I am going to call it by something different, though. I'm going to be calling it Missing Jin's Horrible at Video Games. So there'll be a new logo and stuff for that. Maybe not starting out, but I'm going to try getting that logo together and getting it to work. So it'll be a little harder on that. I might just show like a little blurb to show you what I'm talking about, but that's what that is. So I'm going to be doing that. I already have the banner and stuff made up. I just have to figure out how I'm going to use it. But it'll be on the same channel because of situations I'm running into. I just too much stuff going on because I have my other job I have to concern myself with. The other thing is because now I kind of have to be in one place because of the fact the device still can't just go anywhere you want. You have to do it in different locations. I also don't have a power bank to be able to power it from. It'll be mostly from at my house. So depending on what's going on, and because of how hot it is up in this room, it's not. It's going to be going a little slow. First off, the second thing is this thing can be used for capturing footage during a live stream. I cannot do live streams. My internet here is absolutely horrible. The only internet I have is on my phone, and unfortunately, my phone internet can't be transferable to other devices. And I might be able to figure out how to do that to make it so I can do that, but it will probably cause the phone to have some hiccups. I have to try to test that one of these days. But right now, it's just going to be for Let's Plays. But I hope to get started on that really, really soon. I hope you like the format I'm going to be using. I'm going to make my own custom borders for the games. If you saw that with the white privilege video, you saw the border. I made that myself. I'm going to do that probably for all my different Let's Plays as well. There's a reason actually for that, because the fact is they don't fit in this thing, because my aspect ratio on my phone is really weird, so I have to change the size so it keeps in there, and then the frame just keeps it so I can keep the edges looking nice. So that's how that works for that. But it's going to be really good. I hope you enjoy that. I hope that you'll actually watch my content, because this is going to be a lot easier for you to watch, because I think right now, because of stuff that I've been covering recently, YouTube has kind of made me less than viable to be chosen for, because no one has a name Missing Jin, and no one's able to look at my videos. I mean, I spell my stuff completely different. I'm the only person on this YouTube channel that has that, and unfortunately I still haven't been able to get anyone to actually watch my channel. But hopefully with Twitter and Facebook, I'm going to start using Facebook too, I'll start putting my video links to my videos, and hopefully you can subscribe. I really would appreciate it, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the footage, because I'm going to have so much fun with this. This device right here is just crazy good. And honestly, if you really, really want to try it out, it's actually worth the money. I mean, it's not the greatest, but for what I need it for, especially for the devices I have, this thing is going to change everything. Also, I need to add another little thing. The type of card you can put in this can't go up to a terabyte. I think it's 128 gigs. So be very careful not trying to put too big of a card in here, because it won't register it. But it's a great device. It's probably going to be used a lot nowadays because I love it so much. But keep that up for the next time coming up, and be ready for it, because I'm going to start getting ready for it pretty darn quick here. So hopefully in a few weeks, or hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be able to get some more footage up there for you of not just mobile games, but of Switch games as well. Again, I'm going to try doing Dead Cells on my Android phone, and first, and then hopefully I might get to Dragon Quest XI or some other game on my Switch. I'm still debating on that, but I'm kind of leaning towards Dragon Quest XI, because I love that game. It's so good. Also, I beat it. I didn't beat the post-game. If I did that, I would probably want to do the first part of the game first, and then take break, because the post-game, way out there. But anyway, enough of my rambling, guys. I'm so glad that this is going to be great. I'm glad you listened to about my impressions on this thing, as well as my update on my channel. So I hope to see you all soon. Thanks so much for watching, and as you always know, my name is Missing Jin. I'll see you all later. Like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know what'll come out of my mouth.